the book of Psalms, chapter 119, and verse 142.
Bring it out.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So it says thy righteousness is the everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. And the law we're talking about is the laws of the Bible, the laws and the commandments of the Bible. Do you know any of those?
I was reading them, but I kind of like slacked off.
But
I can always look back and read them.
So give me Leviticus 19:27. That real quick.
It's Leviticus chapter 19 and verse number 27.
Give me numbers.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corner of thy beard.
A law is we can't go bald head.
Right.
So even if you're receiving and whatever, go down to the one guard. He's something else. But even two king, marring around your beard. You need to grow that back out. Because you got a mighty beard that you cut off.
Right.
Because
I noticed.
but even still, when we talked about that slavery, you know that's the first thing they did when happened when we came over here? They cut off our beards and called us boys. So when you look up the definition of a beard, it's a manly look, it's a masculinity, it's a manly look. And it's also a law. So that's why we have to grow it out. That's why even when you have to succeed in their world, they want you to have a clean cut and cut off your beard. And that's why they keep us in a boy state.
I was with the Nation of Islam for like 2014 to 2016. So when I was reading the Quran, reading the Bible, see, because the Quran, that's the most powerful book, just like the Bible.
So, but the Quran tells you to refer back to the Torah.
And the Gospel and the Injil.
And the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. So the Quran tells you to refer back to this. And it tells you the people that are the most powerful in the Israelites are from here. So it can't be it can't be equal.
Right.
That's like the father and the son being equal. It's impossible.
Well, you know what Quran means, brother?
The Quran is the good book.
No, I mean, do you know what Quran means?
Okay.
Quran means to
I don't want to
recite.
put my brother on spot because he's trying to be bottles over here. That brother know everything is now because he was Muslim. He was.
I was a Muslim
For 30 years. And he found out that the original source is here. And
he's an Israelite.
He's Israelite. And using to be a, what was it called?
You call it sheikh, or like you say, imam, training here and there, this and that, ustaz, dealing with the mosque, teaching the people and all of that stuff. Like a teacher, or they say with the Christian church, like a pastor. Right. So I learned to study the Quran.
I was a Christian like years ago. Like,
yeah.
We all, like, most of us grew up a Christian, you know?
Right.
We grew up a Christian.
Yeah, but listen, like I'm saying, I grew up as a Muslim, but then I converted to my true nationality and heritage as an Israelite. When you read the Quran, how many books is in the Quran?
114 surahs.
114. How many you know? How many do you know?
I read it, but I can always read it again, brother.
Right. So the reason why I'm asking,
the Bible got 66 books, but to be honest with you,
yeah, but listen to what I'm saying.
It's got more.
Yeah, but hold on, listen to what I'm saying. The reason why I'm asking you that question, because I want to show you, a lot of our people say they know the Quran, but you don't really know the Quran. First off, it's spoken in Arabic, right? A lot of people. Huh?
Yes, it is.
You said what?
Arabic is our original language.
Who language?
Ours.
Who's ours?
Black people, because we
No, it's
don't.
not.
Yes, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Listen to what I'm saying. Our original language is Hebrew.
It's Hebrew, right?
The Arabics got their language of Arabic, like you say, like Muslim and all of this stuff, but ours is Hebrew. Let me just get one real quick. Galatians chapter 4, verse 23, 22 real quick.
It's Galatians.
This is a prime example. I'm just showing you how brother was there before. He's just going to, again, be able to connect some dots.
And I'm going to tell you something, even with the Arabic, they talk about alif, ba, ta, sa, ga, ra, ra, jaza, raza, all of this stuff, right? They get that in compilation from the actual Hebrew. The Paleo Hebrew where a, ba, ga, da, right? Abagada, hawazaka, tayakala, manasa'ai, patazakwa, rashata, right? That's 22 words, letters in the Paleo Hebrew. And then you try to compare it to with the Arabic, it might seem similar, but the Israelites were of a different breed. Everybody else copied from us. Galatians 4 and 22 real quick.
This is Galatians chapter 4 and verse 26.
22.
Okay. This is Galatians chapter 4 and verse number 22. For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons.
Now, with the Muslims, they talk about Abraham all the time, right? Who were the 2 sons of Abraham that they talk about?
Abraham.
Huh?
2 sons?
Yeah, who was it? Do you know?
I gotta read it again.
All right. So that's the benefit that you got right now, is that you're speaking to learned men, scholarly men that know what we're talking about. We read both books, right? so we can compare and compare and contrast with competitive text and all of this stuff, right? Read on.
For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons.
He had 2 sons. So the 2 sons he had, let me get Genesis 17 and verse 19 real quick. Right? So Abraham had 2 sons, right? All right. What's your name again? Kali Abdul Muhammad. I know you're talking about Kali Muhammad. He was a mighty brother.
Yes, sir.
Right? And I'm going to tell you one thing about Islam. The thing about Islam, the people that really want to do something against the white man, not just talking, but really want to put things into action, they get rid of them. That's what he did to Khalid Muhammad. The last speech that he made at the college, where he's talking about the white man needed to go. Yeah, remember that speech?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old when they put him out.
Yeah, and remember, that speech, the reason why he got kicked out, because he said, I understand the white man's the devil. Matter of fact, we need to go to his grave, dig out his damn grave, burn it, piss on it, because they're the damn devil. They gotta die. So, Khalid Muhammad was coming with the speech of, we ready for war against these Caucasian people. But he learned that from Farrakhan, he learned that from Elijah Muhammad and them, but they never thought that he would take it to the extreme. So now they got to disown him in front of the public because like, no, that's not what we ain't trying to do that. But people about to find out in these times, Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam, they was hooked up by the CIA. People gonna find, you'll find that out in due time. But neither here nor there. Let's just deal with this real quick. Genesis 17, verse 19, real quick.
Book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse number 19.
Bring it out.
And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son.
So Sarah shall bear a son. Read on.
Indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac.
Right? So Sarah's son is called Isaac. That was one of Abraham's sons, right? Read on.
And I will establish my covenant with him.
Right,
for
a covenant is a
everlasting
contract. A covenant is a contract. God said it's going to be an everlasting covenant. A contract forever. Read on.
For an everlasting covenant.
Right.
And his seed.
Right.
And his seed after him.
Right.
And for Ishmael I have heard thee.
Now for who?
And for Ishmael I have heard thee.
That was Abraham's other son. Now, who was born first? Ishmael or Isaac? Huh? Ishmael, right? But guess what God said? God said Ishmael was born first, so I'm going to give him a good blessing. But the contract and the covenant, it goes back to who? Isaac. Right? Read on.
As for Ishmael I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and I will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly.
Right? You hear that, Kelly? The Lord said he's going to bless Ishmael. The Arab people today, don't they got land? Don't they got resources? Don't they got gold?
Yeah.
Don't they got the biggest tower on the whole earth, which is in Dubai?
Yes.
Right? They got all of that. So God kept his promise. He gonna bless them. Read on.
To a princess shall he beget.
Don't they call themselves princes? The prince of Saudi Arabia, prince this and prince that. You can look it up. Read on.
And I will make him a great nation.
But the Lord said again, I'm gonna make him a great nation. So Ishmael's gonna be blessed. The Arabs gonna be blessed, right? Read on.
But my covenant
But his contract, his covenant, once again, is with who?
will I establish with Isaac.
He said it again. And guess what came first? The Bible or the Quran? Which came first?
The Quran did.
No, it did not. The Bible came first. The Quran came after and copied after the Bible. Yeah.
Islam is the oldest religion, right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not. The Israelite is a so-called
Islam,
religion.
Islam has no
Listen,
Islam has
Islam
no
came
word.
in 600 AD. That's after Christ. That was during the time of Muhammad. That's when that religion came. The Israelites been here for more than damn near 2,000 years and more.
And what the confusion is, this ain't religion right now.
Right, it's not
Right.
religion.
This is your heritage.
Right.
This
This
is
is
this your culture. See what I'm saying? Religion is when the division and it causes people to go off. So it is not Christianity. This is not Muslim. This is not a religion. So people see this, no, because we read the Bible now as a religious book. This is our heritage.
Right.
And let me
This is
give you
cultural
one more.
law.
Galatians 4:22.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 22.
So remember, in Genesis, which is in the first book of the Bible, it said Ishmael and Isaac, God blessed both of them, but the covenant forever stays with Isaac. Ishmael's still blessed. The Arabics still blessed. They got their own religion, but we don't belong in their religion.
Right.
They got their own customs and heritage and language and lifestyle. We don't belong in their system. We got our own. Right, bring it out.
For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondmaid,
Right.
the other by a free woman.
By the free woman. The bondmaid was speaking about Hagar, or as you would say with Arabic, Hajar. Right? So she's a slave woman, and the free woman speaking about Sarah. Right? Read on.
But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, but he of the free woman was by promise.
See, and that promise was the covenant and the contract made by God for Isaac and his sons. Read on.
Which things are an allegory, for these are the two covenants.
See,
And one,
you see that? The Lord said these are two covenants. That means two different contracts.
Right.
One contract, I'm gonna bless the Arabics, Ishmael, but this other contract with Isaac is forever. It don't stop. Read on.
the one from the Mount Sinai, which gendereth to bondage, which is Agar.
Which is Hagar, and she's what?
For this Agar is Mount Sinai in Arabia.
In where?
In Arabia.
In where?
In Arabia.
That's where Ishmael is at. Saudi Arabia.
He's an Arabic.
This is the Arabic. The Bible is plain and simple. It makes sense.
Yeah, cuz.
Quran said the same thing.
You ain't say that.
He said the Quran
He
said
said the
that.
Quran
He
said
do
the
say
same
the same
thing.
thing.
Yeah. So the Quran even knows that, but the Quran don't tell you what you got to understand is that as the children of Israel, the Bible is above all things. God is with us only.
It's nice talking to y'all about that. Knock this on out.
All right.
All right. So look, even with that, King, go do research on it now. Don't just say, well, go do research on it now. Because now you got to open eyes, open ears, and understand. Like, let's just go do research on it now, King. Don't be closed-minded to something. Again, don't just take what we said. No, go do research on it now. Go see which one was printed first. Go look up the book Timbuktu. And see, the Babylon to Timbuktu.
Right.
To see how, again, Muhammad followed the Israelites to steal the customs, to learn their ways. And even we talked about even Malcolm X. Why do you think they killed him? Because he found out he was an Israelite.
100%.
Malcolm X, look at his last couple speeches. After he came from Mecca, he found out he'd been lied to all them times.
Khalil Muhammad knew that he was an Israelite too.
Yeah.
I just
These
watched
people
one of
found
his-
out they was
one of his
Israelites.
sit-downs.
And that's why the Nation of Islam killed them. Because they was
didn't
too
kill him.
powerful.
No, they didn't kill him. The government killed him.
That's who they work for. That's who they tied with.
They
That's who they tied with.
They just did it. They
That's
just
what I'm
did
just
it.
saying.
They
That's
just
what
did this research on. They just did this case.
That's who they're tied with.
Those
But
are
that,
Asians.
again, you'll see that over time. But these people realized that they was Israelites. Because if you ever go to the mosque and try to pray next to a regular Arab, he gonna move away.
Right.
He don't want you praying next to him.
That's not true.
No, that is.
That's true.
that is true.
I'm talking
I used to
about.
be in
I
the
learned
mosque.
this
That
from my
is
brother
true. Yeah.
that been in the mosque.
That is
That was
true.
gonna be a sheikh. Oh,
Yeah.
a sheikh.
They'll move their foot. They'll move their foot away from you.
Yeah.
I was in the mosque my whole life, but I didn't understand why they would do that.
They never did that to me.
What mosque you went to?
I go to different kind of mosques in Chicago.
No, I'm saying, which one? Where's Chicago?
It's Chicago right here.
Yeah, but I'm saying
He
which
said what
mosque
mosque
in
in
Chicago?
Chicago?
Where in Chicago?
Shoot. The Jami Mosque on Devon Avenue. Another one on Devon Avenue. I've been there several times. I've been to like a lot of mosques.
Okay,
in
y'all
Chicago. And
pray.
also-
Y'all pray in there and everything.
Yes.
Y'all pray y'all 5 times a day and everything,
Yes.
all of that stuff. Most of the time, who do y'all pray next to? Who do you specifically pray next to? What
I
color is
pray-
that man?
I pray to all the brothers.
No, I'm saying when you're praying on the line, like Maghrib, Zuru, Asr, all of this stuff, when you do your sujood and all of this stuff, who do you pray next to? Who's next to you most of the time?
More like what black people.
Black people. most
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what he's saying. If you go on and it's an Arabic next to you, from like Arabia, all these places,
He won't even touch
he
your
don't
feet.
want
Yeah.
you to be next to him. And if you think I'm lying, next time you go try to do it. So you can see that we ain't lying, man. We just try to, again, we just trying to give you the missing pieces, man. Because what you have is working, but now we need you to come a little further, man.
Right. Hey, brother, right? In regards to the Quran, right? The Quran tells you that you're an Israelite and the Lord chose you. That's Surah 2, Ayat 122. And Surah 5, Ayat 19 through 22, it literally tells you to return back to your book.
How you feeling, King?
O ye people of the books.
Rocket the Yahweh! 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 Come yourself! Come yourself! Come yourself! Come yourself! Come yourself! Come yourself! Who got next? We got next! We got next! We got next! What we gonna do? Take the king. What we gonna do? Take the king. What we gonna do? Take the king. Where? Now. Where? Now. Where? Now. How?
Bashimmu Mashak Yahusha.
If it has.
Bashimmu Mashak Yahusha.
Everybody say it has.
Bashimmu Mashak Yahusha.
Come yourself!
Come yourself.